We bring you news that has the potential to mark a significant turning point in the defensive structure of Real Madrid, one of the most storied football clubs in the world, a team that has historically placed immense emphasis on defensive solidity while consistently seeking to integrate top-tier talent capable of becoming long-term pillars of the squad. The central figure in this story is William Pacho, the young Ecuadorian centre-back who, at just 23 years old, has rapidly emerged as one of the most impressive defenders in European football. His rise has been nothing short of meteoric. From being regarded as a promising talent to establishing himself as a key component in the tactical plans of Paris Saint-Germain, Pacho has demonstrated that he possesses the complete set of attributes required to compete at the highest level, both in domestic leagues and on the European stage. Pacho's journey is remarkable not only because of his rapid ascent, but also because of the way he has adapted to the intense demands of elite European football. Since his arrival in Europe, he has consistently showcased a rare combination of physical strength, technical ability, and tactical intelligence that distinguishes him from most defenders of his generation. His anticipation skills are particularly noteworthy. He has an uncanny ability to read the flow of a match, positioning himself perfectly to intercept passes before they become dangerous threats. This situational awareness, combined with exceptional timing, makes him extremely difficult to bypass, turning him into a veritable wall in the defensive line. Physically, Pacho is a formidable presence. His strength allows him to dominate duels one-on-one, while his aerial ability ensures that he wins the vast majority of headers, both defensively and offensively during set pieces. Yet, what makes him even more exceptional is that his contribution extends far beyond mere defensive duties. Pacho is highly adept at initiating play from the back, demonstrating composure under pressure and precision in passing that allows his team to transition smoothly from defense to attack. He knows when to opt for short passes to maintain possession, when to combine with midfielders to create a triangle of control, and when to risk longer, penetrating passes that can break opposing defensive lines and generate rapid counterattacks. His decision-making in this regard is highly advanced for a player of his age, reflecting both intelligence and maturity in his style of play. Statistically, Pacho has delivered impressive performances that reflect his all-around capabilities. During the last season, he averaged over 2 interceptions per match and more than 5 clearances, while maintaining a pass accuracy rate of nearly 91%. These numbers place him among the most reliable young defenders in Europe, highlighting both his defensive efficiency and his ability to contribute to possession-based build-up play. Beyond pure numbers, however, his calmness under pressure and capacity to make the right decisions during crucial moments have proven vital for PSG in maintaining defensive solidity in Ligue 1 and the UEFA Champions League, where mistakes are often ruthlessly punished. Moreover, Pacho has demonstrated his offensive potential, scoring goals during key moments, particularly from set-piece situations, and providing assists that highlight his versatility and threat on both ends of the pitch. One of the most remarkable aspects of Pacho's development is his tactical intelligence. He is not only comfortable in different defensive systems but excels in them. Whether deployed in a back four or a back three, he can adjust seamlessly, coordinating with fellow defenders and midfielders to maintain a compact defensive structure. His ability to read opposing movements allows him to intercept passes, close down attacking angles, and ensure that the defensive line operates in harmony. Leadership is another trait that sets him apart. Despite his young age, he communicates constantly with his teammates, correcting positional errors, organizing defensive lines, and demonstrating a level of composure and authority often associated with much more experienced players. This leadership potential makes him an ideal candidate for a club like Real Madrid, which has historically valued defenders who can not only perform individually but also elevate the collective performance of the team. Off the field, Pacho has garnered praise for his professionalism and commitment. Coaches and analysts alike have noted his dedication to training, his work ethic, and his constant pursuit of technical and tactical improvement. This mindset, coupled with his ability to learn quickly and adapt to various footballing cultures and demands, suggests that he possesses the mental resilience required to thrive at elite clubs in Europe. His international experience with the Ecuadorian national team further strengthens his profile, exposing him to different styles of play and high-pressure situations that have accelerated his development and prepared him for the challenges of top-tier football. Beyond his immediate defensive and tactical contributions, Pacho represents a type of footballer who is increasingly valuable in the modern game. A defender who combines solidity at the back with technical proficiency, strategic vision, and the ability to contribute to both phases of play. His youth means that he has considerable room for growth, while his current abilities already allow him to compete with some of the best defenders in the world. In the context of Real Madrid, a club that demands excellence and consistency at every position, Pacho could emerge as a transformative figure, potentially becoming a cornerstone of the team's defense for years to come. His arrival would not only strengthen the defensive line but also inject a sense of dynamism and versatility, allowing the team to implement more fluid, possession-oriented strategies while retaining defensive resilience. In conclusion, William Pacho is far more than a promising young defender. He is a complete footballer whose combination of physicality, tactical intelligence, technical skill, and leadership qualities make him a standout talent in European football. His ability to read the game, intercept and neutralize threats, and contribute offensively makes him a unique prospect capable of shaping the future of any elite team. Should he join Real Madrid, the Ecuadorian center-back would bring not only defensive solidity but also versatility, composure, and leadership, potentially becoming one of the defining players of his generation and an enduring figure in the annals of both the club and European football. The anticipation surrounding his potential transfer is well justified, and it is easy to imagine that Pacho, with his combination of skill, maturity, and ambition, could quickly establish himself as a central figure in the heart of Madrid's defense, paving the way for a new era of defensive excellence at the Bernabeu. Real Madrid, fully aware of William Pacho's emerging talent, has maintained a close and careful watch over his development for several months, treating him as a potential cornerstone for their defensive strategy in the coming years. Scouts and analysts within the club have repeatedly highlighted that Pacho combines tactical intelligence with a natural leadership quality, a rare combination that distinguishes him from many of his contemporaries. Such a profile is seen as essential for anchoring the defense of a club that competes for multiple trophies every season, from La Liga to the UEFA Champions League, as well as domestic and international cup competitions. Pacho's ability to read the game, anticipate opponents' movements, and organize the defensive line allows him to act as both a shield and a commander, ensuring the team maintains its shape under pressure. These qualities mark him not only as a player who can make an immediate impact but also as a strategic investment for the long-term fortification of Real Madrid's defensive core. While the club's sporting directors previously focused part of their attention on the potential acquisition of Ibrahima Konate from Liverpool, Pacho has never been far from the Madrid radar. Each of his matches, every training session, and his movements within the transfer market are monitored with extreme precision. His youth, coupled with his tactical maturity, adaptability, and physical attributes, positions him as a high-value strategic asset. Real Madrid views him not merely as a reinforcement for the present season, but as a player capable of becoming a central figure in the defensive unit for years to come. His versatility allows him to thrive in multiple defensive systems, whether playing in a back three or a traditional back four, providing the coaching staff with flexibility and reliability that few young defenders can offer. The relationship between Xabi Alonso and William Pacho adds another layer of strategic significance. Alonso, who had already identified Pacho as an ideal defender during his tenure as a coach at Bayern Leverkusen, has maintained active communication with the Ecuadorian international. This contact includes guidance, encouragement, and detailed explanations of the role Pacho could play within the long-term vision of Real Madrid. The endorsement of a figure of Alonso's prestige, knowledge, and tactical acumen not only strengthens Pacho's profile as a potential defensive leader but also signals to the footballing world that the club is serious about building its defense around a player with both talent and character. The alignment of Pacho's potential with Alonso's vision creates an appealing synergy that could significantly accelerate his integration into one of Europe's most demanding teams. At Paris Saint-Germain, Pacho's situation has been delicate at times. The player has publicly expressed his desire to explore opportunities beyond PSG, emphasizing that playing for Real Madrid is a dream he hopes to realize. These declarations have understandably caused a measure of tension at the French club, which is reluctant to part with a young defender of his caliber. However, his statements also demonstrate a clear sense of purpose, determination, and career foresight. They reflect a player who is not only ambitious but also willing to make calculated moves to advance his career. Pacho's clarity of intent and maturity for his age suggests that he is prepared to assume responsibility from day one, a quality highly valued by clubs with high expectations, where leadership and composure are as important as technical skill. Beyond his club performances, Pacho has established himself as a linchpin for the Ecuadorian national team. His participation in international matches has been pivotal, transforming him into a symbol for a new generation of Ecuadorian players aiming to break into elite European football. Pacho's consistency, tactical awareness, and ability to organize defensive lines under pressure have positioned him as a natural leader, respected not only by teammates but also by coaches and opponents alike. His influence extends beyond technical ability. He embodies discipline, determination, and ambition, serving as a model for aspiring players in Ecuador and across South America. Real Madrid's interest in Pacho goes beyond simply acquiring a talented young defender. It involves a carefully crafted strategy to integrate him seamlessly into the squad. The club is studying how best to maximize his potential while balancing the experience of established defenders. The aim is to ensure a smooth adaptation process, allowing him to take on increasingly prominent responsibilities without compromising his development. In tactical terms, Pacho's intelligence allows him to function in multiple defensive roles, from central defense to a more advanced sweeper position, offering Real Madrid the flexibility to adjust to opponents, formations, and game situations. This adaptability, combined with his physical presence and composure under pressure, makes him a rare and highly desirable asset in modern football. From a strategic perspective, Pacho represents a perfect blend of immediate utility and future promise. His profile aligns with Real Madrid's philosophy of nurturing young talent while remaining competitive at the highest level. He possesses the mental and technical attributes necessary to grow into a player capable of leading a defense in the Champions League, maintaining organizational discipline, and making critical interventions in high-stakes moments. In addition, his international experience with Ecuador equips him with the maturity to perform in diverse environments, facing different styles of play, which is essential for a club competing on multiple fronts. In conclusion, William Pacho is more than a promising talent. He is a comprehensive defensive package, combining tactical intelligence, physical prowess, and leadership qualities. His trajectory suggests he can evolve into a cornerstone for Real Madrid, a player capable of leading a defensive unit for years while inspiring teammates and fans alike. The club's careful monitoring, combined with strategic engagement from figures like Xabi Alonso, underscores the seriousness of this pursuit. With the right guidance, integration plan, and competitive environment, Pacho could become an emblematic figure, defining an era of defensive stability and excellence at one of the world's most prestigious football clubs. His story is one of ambition, foresight, and readiness, a young footballer on the cusp of transforming his potential into a legacy at the very top of the sport. William Pacho is an exceptionally versatile central defender whose talent and tactical intelligence have begun to attract attention on the international stage. Capable of thriving in both four-man and three-man defensive systems, Pacho demonstrates a unique adaptability that makes him a valuable asset for any team seeking flexibility in their backline. His ability to read the game, anticipate threats, and position himself optimally in a variety of scenarios allows him to neutralize opposing attackers with remarkable consistency. Beyond merely reacting to offensive movements, he actively seeks to influence the flow of the game, often closing passing lanes, intercepting balls in dangerous areas, and winning crucial duels, both on the ground and in the air. These attributes make him an extremely difficult defender to bypass, even against some of the most skilled forwards in European football. What sets Pacho apart from many other young defenders is his composure and vision on the ball. He is not only defensively astute, but also capable of initiating attacks from deep positions. His precise passing, both short and long, combined with his ability to read teammates' movements, allows him to orchestrate transitions with speed and efficiency. Whether distributing to a central midfielder to maintain possession or launching a rapid counterattack to exploit space behind the opposition, Pacho demonstrates a level of football intelligence that is uncommon for a player of his age. This dual capacity, solid defensive skills paired with technical playmaking ability, provides coaches with a flexible tactical tool, allowing him to contribute meaningfully to both defensive solidity and offensive build-up. In comparison to current Real Madrid defenders, Pacho stands out for several reasons. Firstly, his youth provides a significant developmental advantage, giving the club the potential to mold a player who can contribute at the highest level for many years. Secondly, his exceptional speed enables him to cover large areas of the field, compensating for teammates' positioning or covering dangerous counterattacks. Thirdly, his anticipation skills allow him to intercept passes and read the opposition's movements with precision, which is essential in high-pressure matches. Perhaps most importantly, his natural leadership qualities distinguish him from other defenders of a similar age. On the pitch, he communicates effectively, organizes the defensive line, and instills confidence in his teammates, which is crucial for a team like Real Madrid that competes on multiple fronts. These characteristics position him as a player capable of adding immediate value while also offering long-term strategic benefits. On the European stage, Pacho has delivered performances that reflect both consistency and high-level adaptation. In competitions featuring some of the continent's most demanding fixtures, he has averaged more than 4 successful defensive duels per match, while his teams have conceded fewer than 1 goal per game in high-stakes encounters. Such statistics underscore not only his defensive reliability but also his ability to adapt to a wide range of playing styles and competitive environments. He has faced technically gifted forwards, physically imposing strikers, and tactically nuanced teams, and yet has consistently demonstrated an ability to adjust and perform under pressure. This kind of consistency and adaptability signals that he is well prepared to handle the challenges of the UEFA Champions League and other top-tier competitions where every decision can have major consequences. The interest from Real Madrid is no coincidence. Head coach Xabi Alonso has recognized Pacho's exceptional qualities and has reportedly devised a careful plan for his integration into the team. Should the transfer materialize, the intention is for Pacho to join in January with a clearly defined role, strengthening the defensive line, providing leadership and stability, and serving as a reliable option in all competitions. His integration would be designed to allow him to assume responsibilities immediately, contributing fresh energy and tactical intelligence while maintaining the team's overall defensive solidity. This careful approach demonstrates how highly valued Pacho is within the club's long-term vision, positioning him as both a present-day solution and a future cornerstone of the defense. The news of Pacho's potential move to Real Madrid has sparked immense excitement in Ecuador. Fans, media outlets, and former players closely follow his career, recognizing him as a role model for a new generation of Ecuadorian footballers. His potential arrival at one of the world's most prestigious clubs is seen as a milestone not only for him but also for Ecuadorian football, symbolizing the country's growing ability to produce players capable of succeeding at the highest international level. On social media, supporters celebrate every update regarding the transfer, highlighting Pacho's maturity, leadership, and potential to represent Ecuador on a global stage. Coaches and former national team players have commented that his success would elevate Ecuador's reputation as a country capable of developing world-class talent, opening doors for other young Ecuadorian footballers aspiring to European leagues. In this sense, Pacho embodies not just personal achievement but national pride, serving as an ambassador for Ecuadorian football. Historically, Ecuadorian players have faced significant challenges when attempting to make their mark in European football, often battling stereotypes and the need to prove themselves on the biggest stages. Pacho's rise represents a continuation of a new wave of talent that blends physicality, technique, and tactical intelligence. Unlike previous generations, he combines speed, anticipation, and ball-playing ability, making him especially suited for modern football, which demands defenders to contribute actively both defensively and offensively. If he successfully integrates into Real Madrid's squad, he could set a precedent for Ecuadorian players, inspiring clubs across Europe to pay closer attention to the talent emerging from the country and creating pathways for others to follow. The story of William Pacho is still in its early chapters, and his potential transfer to Real Madrid could mark a transformative moment both for him and for the club. He represents more than just a reinforcement. He symbolizes a strategic investment in the team's defensive future. As a young central defender with exceptional talent, tactical intelligence, and the ability to assume responsibilities from day one, Pacho could contribute immediately while also serving as a cornerstone for years to come. His arrival would strengthen Real Madrid's current squad while ensuring the defense remains competitive and dynamic for future campaigns. The blend of youth and experience that he would bring aligns perfectly with a club intent on balancing immediate success with long-term strategic planning. Moreover, Pacho's potential impact goes beyond defensive performance. He embodies the values of leadership, resilience, and professionalism, which can positively influence the squad's culture. His presence in training sessions, match preparation, and high-pressure situations could help elevate the performance of those around him, fostering a culture of accountability and excellence. These intangible qualities, combined with his technical skills, make him not just a promising young defender but a comprehensive footballing talent capable of shaping the team's identity. In conclusion, William Pacho is not merely a rising prospect. He is a player already demonstrating that he can perform at the highest levels. His potential move to Real Madrid would be a landmark moment in his career and a significant chapter in Ecuadorian football history. With his combination of versatility, tactical intelligence, leadership, and international projection, Pacho stands poised to become a key figure in the present and future of the club's defense. He represents a perfect synthesis of talent, character, and ambition, a player who can contribute to immediate success while embodying the long-term vision of a team seeking to maintain dominance in both domestic and European competitions. William Pacho's journey has just begun, and the coming years could see him transform from a promising young talent into one of the most respected defenders in world football, leaving a lasting legacy for both Real Madrid and Ecuador.